Most AI agents are amnesiac. Every time you start a new session, they have forgotten everything. The project you explained yesterday, the bug you fixed last week, the architectural decision you made last month, all gone. You end up spending the first few minutes of every session re explaining context that the agent should already know. Today, we are going to check out this new tool called as AgentMemory, which promises to fix this permanently. We are going to set up this tool on our local system. We are going to integrate it with Hermes agent plus a local Ollama based model. I'm going to go with Quen 3.6. By the end of this video, your Hermes agent should remember everything across sessions with a real time memory where you can watch live as it builds up knowledge about your work. This is Fahad Mirza and I welcome you to the channel. Let's get right into this. I'm going to use this Ubuntu system. I have one GPU card NVIDIA RTX 6000 with 48 GB of VRAM. I have this Ollama model locally running. I'm going to use this Hermes one. And if you're looking to rent a GPU on very good price, you can find the link to Massed Compute in video's description with a discount coupon code of 50% for a range of GPUs. Let me start by installing Hermes agent. We already have Ollama. Hermes agent is getting started. While it installs, let's talk a bit more around this tool. So agent memory is built on something called as triple I engine, as you can see here, and it gives your coding agent a 4-tier memory system inspired by how the human brain actually consolidates knowledge. Raw observations from every tool call get compressed into episodic summaries, then into semantic facts, and then into procedural patterns. It uses a triple stream retrieval system combining BM25 keyword search, vector similarity, and a knowledge graph fused together to get 95.2% retrieval accuracy on the long mem eval benchmark. It works with almost every agent out there: Claude Code, Cursor, OpenClaw, OpenCode, and I'm going to use it with Hermes agent to check out how exactly the agents share the same memory server. So if you have been building context in one agent, you should be able to build it anywhere else too. Let's go back to my terminal, and if you're looking for AI updates, please follow me on X. Okay, so Hermes agent is almost there. And if you don't know what Hermes agent is and how to get it installed, what are the features, just go to my channel and search with Hermes agent and you should be able to find heaps of videos around Hermes agent. As you can see, we have really pounded it. And I'm just going to do a very quick setup. It will just go with all the defaults. And this is where you can set your model provider. One thing which is quite disappointing here is that I'll just go back. They have simply removed that model provider, which is Ollama. As you can see here, if you scroll down, they have just given the link to Ollama Cloud. There is, of course, I'll tell you how to configure the local Ollama. We already have done in few videos, but maybe this is some sort of other arrangement, which is quite disappointing. There should be, uh, you know, properly named Ollama local endpoint here. So I will just select this custom direct API because Ollama exposes this custom endpoint OpenAI compatible, and this is the API based URL where my Ollama based models are running. I don't want to give it any key here. And you can select number 2 here for chat completions. And from here, I'm just going to go my first model, which is Hermes one. And context length, I already have set it. And display name, you can just set anything you like. And everything is now installed. I'm just going to source my bash profile. And now we can install this agent memory globally. And agent memory is installed. These warnings are harmless, really. I mean, you can just ignore them. They go from system to system. Now you can simply start this agent memory by running this command. And as soon as you run this, it asks you which harness or which agent you want to integrate. Of course, you want to go with Hermes, so I'm using my arrow keys and I am pressing enter here, which LLM provider. And as we are using everything local, so I'm just going to select this skip BM25 only mode. BM25 is a keyword based search algorithm. In BM25 only mode, agent memory still captures and stores all memories from every session, but it skips the LLM compression and consolidation step, which means it won't be using any LLM to summarize and compress raw observations into structured facts. Retrieval still works, just keyword based search rather than semantic vector search. Of course, for the purpose of this demo, it is fine, but if you are using it in production, maybe I would suggest go with some other model like OpenAI or Anthropic, or even if you want to go with any open router based open, other lab model, you can go with that. And everything is ready. Now you can wire up your Hermes agent with agent memory by pressing enter. And now you need to install this triple I agent, which I was mentioning earlier. And it is ready, which is good. And I'm just going to skip this one because we don't really need any telemetry from triple I agent. We might do another one. So you can see that server is running. Everything looks good. You can let this one run. And let me open another terminal. And now let's do a very quick health check that agent memory is all good. There you go. So it has passed the health check. I have just done the curl command onto its endpoint, which means that it is fully running on port 3111. The double I engine is connected and 257 function, as you can see, all these functions are registered and ready. Okay, so which is quite good. It has also given us a lot of information. Now we need to add this agent memory as an MCP or model context protocol server in Hermes config. This is just a single document. Let me show you. So first up, you would need to open this config.yaml file in the Hermes home directory, as you can see, and then go to this line number 330 where a memory is being configured. So we have done two things here. First, we have set agent memory as a memory provider, as you can see line number 335. And second, we edit it as an MCP server at the bottom, which gives Hermes agent access to 43 memory tools like memory search, memory save, and memory recall, all talking to our local agent memory server running on port 311. That is all I have done here. Okay, so another thing you can do. Now let's open the agent memory viewer in our browser at port 3113 at localhost. There you go. So this is a dashboard. You can see everything is at zero right now. No sessions, no memories, no lessons. That is about to change the moment we start chatting with Hermes. Now let's go back to my terminal and fire up the Hermes agent. I'm just going to say Hermes here and it is going to launch it first time. And Hermes agent has started. This is, by the way, very impressive logo and stuff. And I'll scroll down and our local model powered by Ollama is now detected. Not only that, if you just scroll up a little bit, you will see that there should be some MCP server. There you go. So this is our MCP server with 8 tools already present. So it has detected our MCP server. Now let me try to give it one prompt, just a coding task to generate some memory. I'm asking it to create me a simple Python Flask API to muse something to do something. Let's wait for it. And Hermes agent is writing some code, whereas our agentic memory should refresh soon. I'll just go back and see. So if you just go down here, it just takes 30 seconds to get refreshed. And now one memory is saved. As you can see here, if you go to the memories tab here, you can see that all the details are available. It has been saved with the title, which gave it the coding prompt, tagged with Flask API, and also all the tags are there if you want to correlate. And it is marked as a fact type with 70% strength at version 1. This memory will now persist across sessions. Next time you start a fresh Hermes session and ask about this project, it will already know what was built, where the file is, and how the endpoint works. No re explaining, and that is exactly what agent memory is for. So for instance, you can simply just, do new here and start a new session, and it has started a new session. You can just ask it like, sorry, not this one. Maybe I can just ask it something around what Flask work we have done recently, and it should go to the memory and obtain that data. And as soon as I have given it, you see it has done the recall, and it is telling me that this is what we have built at this path, and we have also verified and done all the stuff. And it says that you want me to save the memory. I think the tool got triggered and it has saved. And how good is that really? And even in this new session, you can just go and ask it to do a follow up. Maybe, add something here like a put update endpoint which was not already there, and it should just create a new memory after doing all this work, and then you can access it from any other session. And it has updated that put endpoint and also saved it to our memory. If I just go back and go here, now we have two memories. Plus if you go to this memories tab and refresh it, it should also show you the other memory. I will just quickly go here. Okay, so it is not updating here yet, maybe later, or maybe if I could expand that, or it might just have updated this one, but it's not showing it here. Anyway, maybe some bug in this UI because the memory is shown here. Anyway, uh, there is also session tab or actions tab. There are a lot of things which you can do here, which I might make another video to go through these advanced topics. Because one thing I really loved about it is that it gives some of the memories at the timeline too. But when you have multiple data, multiple issues, one thing is that I, we might need to use some OpenAI model or some Anthropic model for embedding and stuff, because with Ollama model there are some restrictions as we just saw, and only then most of these tabs will be fulfilled when we are actually doing any semantic search, because that is where it really shines. But anyway, I think already it has done pretty well in terms of maintaining these memories across the board. Let me know what do you think about this agent memory. I think it is quite promising. Please follow me on X for any AI updates, and please become a member if you want to support the channel. Thank you for all the support.